Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer box. And we will be using two top notes made with the Big Shot. So let's work on the face. First we have the eyes, and they are made with two large ovals in Whisper White and two large ovals in Basic Black. And to make the eyes, I used the two large ovals and then I cut them each down with a 1-inch punch. And I made a little template so that they're both the same. I'm just going to lay that template on here and mark the eye. And then I'm going to take my 1-inch circle punch and I'm going to just feed this into the circle punch until I get to that mark I made and punch. Okay? So I'll have two pieces. We're going to discard that piece, but this piece will be for the eye right here. Okay, and I've already got another one made. Okay, and then our eyes are ready. Okay, and then for our mouth, I have it's creamy caramel. It's a 1 3/8 inch circle punch. I'm going to sponge that also. And then for our nose, I've got a 3/4 inch circle punch. And I'm going to put some glitter on this because it's Rudolph and he needs to have a shiny nose. For the eyebrows, I just used a 3/4 inch circle punch and I cut it in half. So let's sponge those. And the ears are two large ovals sponged with the chocolate chip, and then the two small ovals in the creamy caramel go on the inside. Sponge those as well. Okay, so we can put the ears together. Just going to put those towards the bottom. Now for the antlers, I just took a piece of close to cocoa and approximately 1 inch by 5/8 of an inch, and then I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and round off the tops because he's a young deer and his antlers are just coming in. And then I'm going to sponge those as well. And then for his little mouth, I'm going to take some real red, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the large oval punch. I'm going to just snip off a piece of this real red as a base. Then I'm going to turn the punch right where I made this cut because I want this to line up with the mouth right here. I'm just going to turn it and make a little mouth, just a little tiny bit right on the corner there. So we have a little tiny mouth like that. Let me go ahead and finish sponging these pieces. This is for the tail. Okay, so there's our tail. Okay, now we're ready to assemble the face. So let's go ahead and start putting this together. Right in the middle, right in this lower center here. And then I know I want his nose right here, so I'm just going to use a dimensional and pop his nose up. Okay, so I'm just going to place them. That looks good right about there. And then his eyebrows, I used a little bit of dimensional for his eyebrows too. So I'm just going to cut these little edge pieces off here so I can pop his eyebrows up. There. Okay, now let's work on his mouth. I'm going to go ahead and glue it on. Okay, and then I'm going to take any scrap large oval punch that I have. I'm just going to use this and lay it right above the mouth. See that? Right above the mouth. And then I'm going to use my Stampin' Right marker not that side, the skinny side. And I'm just going to draw the mouth all the way over to the edges. See, off of the creamy caramel and onto the edge. So, whoop, okay. And then I'm just going to put a little smile mark there. Okay, and then maybe I'll make a mark around it just to outline it. There. I just have a little silver metallic pen because I don't have a white pen to make the little glints in his eyes. And so I'll just now we need some ears and some antlers. Add the ears and add those to the back side. Okay, so now his face is done, and I can take this the back part of the top note and I can add his tail. Okay, got the front and the back done. All right, now I need to do the box that these will go on. So I'm going to move this little guy aside, and I need a piece of close to cocoa that's 5 inches by 8.5 inches, and then I'm going to score it. Okay, I'm going to score it at the bottom at 1 inch. And then I'm going to turn it this way and I'm going to score it at 7.5, 4.5, move over, 3.5, okay, and then I need a little 1/2 inch off on this side, so I'm going to flip it over because it's easier to do, and I'm going to line it up with the 8-inch mark so I get a little 1/2 inch crease off here to the side. I'm going to clip off this one little piece over here, the smallest piece, and then I'm just going to cut straight up to the bottom crease mark on the rest of these 3 marks here on the bottom. Now these 2 small flaps, I'm going to flip those forward, and I need sticky strip for those 2. And then I'm going to put sticky strip on the top of this one here. And then I need sticky strip for this edge right here. Okay, so I'm going to fold together these 2 little flaps first on the inside, and I'm going to stick the bottom up to it. Okay, then I'm going to fold this edge underneath and stick this edge together. And I'll set it on its top, and I'll fold this last part down. I just kind of set it up and line it up to get it in the middle as close as possible. Just line it up. Alright, looking good. Okay, now for this little piece of wire, I've got about 12 inches of 20 gauge copper wire. I'm just going to take a pencil and I'm going to wrap it around the pencil and then slide it off. I'm just going to eyeball it. I need a hole on each side. Okay, now I'm just going to feed the wire through. I'm just going to bend it up from the inside of this box. I'm just going to give it a little bend so it doesn't come out. And bend it. There's a little handle. And there you go. A little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer gift box. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks and have a great day.